Morning everyone, Namaskar. At this time, when children are all at home, and you as a busy mother, busy father, managing the home as well as working from home, or maybe going off to outside, and you're a little bit in hats and how to manage the children. I intend to, through a series of exchanges of information that I have picked up over the last 77 years, I wish to share with you, absolutely free of cost, and you may spread it to everyone. You're also welcome to write through Facebook, through WhatsApp, through emails, telephone calls, preferably through the digital medium. It will be nice so that it stays on record and I can take a little time out to answer. You can imagine I had 2,400 plus parents and 1,200 plus children, and there are about 600 plus teachers, and there are other friends and colleagues. So I take a little time sometimes to write down. I'm working from 3:30 in the morning. I get up, and I have learned over the years that if I can meditate an hour to 2 hours a day, I have lots of energy. And I go to sleep between 11 and 12 at night. Can't believe, no? I also can't believe. But it is so. I realize today I do not need. So you will not find me lack of energy. I wish to give the secret to you. And this is our essence, is share what we learn. So let's say in life, all of us want love, perfect relationship, name, fame, money, lots of property. But how? Some are doing pretty well, and you say, oh, he was born with silver spoon. Now, there are two reasons. I will continue to talk about them. One is what you have done before is coming back to you. So like, you will have read about the Book of Secrets, no? I have it right here. It tells you the power of your gratitude. Be grateful to the supreme nature, cosmic energy, and then make a wish. Be grateful to God, Krishna, Divine Mother, Allah. If you don't believe in God, cosmic energy, unified field, scientists call it, any name you call. Jal, Pani, Tanni, water, you in French, everything is water. They call it by whatever name. There is a supreme energy, and I wish to share with you first and second, both together, how we can, through the Western concepts, the latest of the technology, and the ancient 6,000 plus years of Vedanta. What is Vedanta? And how can we utilize it? How can I make my child who's so restless, can't sit in front of the computer for 2 minutes, he will cross the computer and run away? You know why? Because they love to press your button, and they know if they try to close it, you pay more attention. So children love attention. Even if it is one thappad, which is called negative attention. I know most of you modern parents today are different kind. You don't ill-treat your children. You are loving and caring, and yet you find you can't force them to sit down. And don't, please don't force them. But my series of exchanges from now onwards, you will get the message that there is another. Listen to it. There will be short talks, 30 to 40 minutes. Listen to it at your own leisure through Facebook and websites and things like that. As and when you can, convert your driving if you're driving around, if you're at home. Use toilet time too. Anything. Just listen. Become aware. And that is Vedanta. Look carefully. India was down from the time Alexander the Great came to India 326 BC before Christ. And there is somebody called Porus who fought with Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great raided India. Have you ever wondered why? Why did he come to India? And you know what? Alexander the Great won. But despite winning, he went away. He actually ran away. Hey, Google it. Why did Alexander the Great leave India? It's there. What do you think? Even I don't read these days. And then came the Mughal Brigade, Tamerlane, Genghis Khan, Babur, Akbar, Humayun, Aurangzeb, Shah Jahan, Sher Khan. Everybody, some of them stayed back. Akbar and all, you must have seen other movies. Left a lot of beautiful, rich heritage of their Mughlai Khanas and the beautiful structures like the Taj Mahal, and also looted us. Some of them went back. Tamerlane, Genghis Khan went back with lakhs and lakhs of elephants and camels and horses and mules laden with wealth from India. That's how rich was India. That's why everybody came to India. Why did India go down? 16th century, Britishers and French came down to India. Why did India? Think about it, read it a bit. I will also. Those of you who have doubts, don't hesitate, write it down, doesn't matter. Maximum the question one will be, worst come worst will be a dumb question. No? I know you can't ask dumb question. You are a very intelligent people, my dear mother and the father, and the grandparents and the children. Ask any question. The only question I will label it as dumb question, don't mind. That question I will say the dumb question is the one that you don't ask. Please ask. Now, they all came to India. 16th century, Britishers tried to rule India. They couldn't. For 200 centuries, they were robbing us. They were taking away our wealth. To Queen Victoria in 1833, sent somebody called Lord Macaulay. Go to India, Queen Victoria's right arm. And all this information I got it from National Archives of India. It's in Delhi. And you will be amazed to hear I learned them more about studying them abroad than in India. Sitting in America I learned them. Not in India. India no time, no. You, me, we are so busy all the time doing. For what? Go to a traffic crossing point and see everybody doing, road, everybody going. Where are we going? Slow down a little bit. Rest for a while. Sit still. At home. How to manage these kids? I'll give you a little bit of trick. Tiny babies onwards from mother's womb, we are doing the training. How do we do it? How do our teachers do it? And then we will talk about the Vedanta concept. How to remove suffering. We will talk about this as we take on. Right now, let us deal with how to deal with these children who are very restless. You know why they are restless? Why? Which you don't know. I'm going to share with you and I'll give you books. These are how to multiply your baby's intelligence. Dr. Glenn Darman, he has an institution in Philadelphia, the details of which are given over here. Institute for the Achievement of Human Potential. Here. Mother 1-800. Those who are familiar to US dialing, Mother 1-800 is the number. I spent a lot of time with them, almost 15 plus years interacting. So what I'm sharing with you is the world of knowledge. And there are books available for you to do further study. Want to know more, please keep asking questions. Don't have time to study, doesn't matter. Even send a message, I will write back to you through my team. Now, how to multiply? A baby's brain, from the moment mother knows that I'm going to have a baby. Do you know what is happening in the mother's womb? Every minute, 60 seconds, every minute, 250,000 brain neurons are taking birth in the baby. In the mother's womb, 250,000. And if you want to know what is happening per day, all very simple, and it is given in this book itself. And this is the page. Brain, use it or lose it. If you don't use the brain, you lose the brain. Which mommy and daddy would like to lose their brain? Baby's brain? Nobody. You don't want your baby's brain to be lost. So how do we do it? And keep that 250,000 per minute. If you multiply by 60 minutes, it becomes 15 million, 1.5 crore. And if you now multiply by 24 hours, that is per day, you'll be amazed to hear it become 360 million, 3.6 billion brain cells per day. But they need data, they need information. I'll give you one quick line today, and we'll keep talking about it more and more and more. And every day you will have something. 360 million is 36 crore. Can you imagine? 36? Those of you not very good in maths, remember 70. Lakhs, 10 lakhs, 100 lakhs. Per day? Hey, you and I also did. But our parents forgot about it, didn't remember, didn't know. But you know, the ancient time, our gurus knew Rama Lakshmana were sent to Gurukul because of this reason. That they knew that at home I cannot manage to give. But Dasharatha, king, emperor at that time, could have easily told Rishi Vasishta, Gurudev, send me 2-3 disciples who will stay in the palace and teach my baby. No, could have done it. He didn't do that. He sent with the 3 queens, all the 4 babies, to the jungle. I'll be covering a lot of our ancient epics, stories, which most of us have seen little in the TV, but know the depth of the knowledge. I've been doing a lot of research that why is it I'm a monkey today? Actually, I'm a middle class. I'm saying your babies don't have to be middle class. You and me are. World doesn't know about us, but your baby does have to. The first factor is how to deal with this brain. You would love your baby to be intelligent, no? How? Do you know that 360 million, 36 crore bits, the baby can be given just in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, half a minute, you can give the baby 36 lakhs 28,800 bits of data in 30 seconds time, and the baby will not run around there. How do you think our teachers are managing the babies here and the grown-up ones? And nowadays, babies are having great time, we are having great time. Our teachers are having great time. Teachers may tell you sometime, make the baby sit down, please, mother. You should ask if you don't know how to. I'm telling him to sit down, but he doesn't want to sit down. There's a general complaint from everybody. No, it is not sit. You know why? You can do that to a dog. No? Pet dogs, you can tell them sit and they will sit. Even if you beat up the dog because they've done something, potty or eaten up something or chewed your shoes, you may sometimes be harsh with the dog. I know most of you won't. The dog may be crying like that, sitting down. And the moment you get up, the dog will again get up and wag its tail and follow you. Dogs, and that's why are dogs. And they have to lead a dog's life. Hey, yours and my child are not like that. They're lions and tigers. But you need to take care of them right now. If you do take care of them, they will be the lions and the tigers. And look carefully. This world needs some lions and tigers, not millions of sheep or jackals or pet dogs. This school specializes in that. And I know you too want it. Who are the lions and tigers? Metaphorically speaking, they are the leaders. They lead the people around. Not the jungle law. It's just metaphorically to make them majestic king of the forest. Now, how do we do that? This is another book. How to give your baby encyclopedic knowledge in just 30 seconds and spend 5 to 15 minutes a day. Fantastic. And that is how we are saying, please don't waste your time during this COVID-19. By keeping them at home, letting them sit down, eat, sleep, be merry, happy, becoming chubby, rosy cheek, curly hair, and we are pretty happy. Now, that's only the body. Sure, you have to take care of the body. You have to give all the protection and the safety and the antiviral protection. Yes, you have to. Because the body is the temple. What I am talking about, the brain, I'm talking about the mind, and the Vedanta is talking about even higher than the brain, than the mind. It's called something. What is that? Vedanta. In my next talk, I will share a little more details about the Vedanta. Right now, we will give you the excerpts of Vedanta. I assure you it will not be boring. I found it difficult to understand, but today I know it is so simple. For example, you all know Ashok Stamba, something is written on it. Most of us don't remember. Some of you do. It is written Satyameva Jayate. Hey, ma'am, sir, grandparents never stop. That is Mandakya Upanishad Vedanta. Satya will always win. Truth shall always prevail. If you hold on to truth, you can never lose. Look at the great masters. Mahavir Jain, Guru Nanak, Guru Gobind Singh, Ramana Maharshi, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Paramahansa, Swami Vivekananda. Look at them. Paramahansa Yogananda. They all have left their mark into the world and they are not dead. Buddha is not dead. His body is not dead. Vivekananda is not dead. Jesus Christ's body is not dead. Muhammad's body is not dead. But everybody is dead in your heart, in your conscience. So what is it? What is it that makes you listen to me right now? You can see me right now through the lens. What? It is the eye, the ear, picks up the data, sends it through the cornea and through the eardrum to the brain as a spark. This book, when I see, the book is not entering my eye to see the book. Light is sending the image to the cornea to the brain. And something happens which the Western world has not found out till now. What? How that light suddenly converts it into a book. And I say, yeah, I know about this book. Or, oh really, what is it? I don't know. And I look at the book. And that goes into the mind. So between the brain and the mind, how does it happen? Even the top philosophers, the brain neuroscientists, the neurophysicians, they do not know. They're saying, okay, I don't know now, we will find out. Another 20, 30 years, give us, we will find out. But something happens from mind and thereafter. If you are, what is that? If you are unconscious right now, unconscious, that's what you will never be, my prayers. But just to make an understanding, you cannot see me or hear me if you're unconscious. What if somebody was in coma? May it not happen to anyone, but will they be able to perceive me? No. What if you're sitting there, but your mind, like we used to do in the classroom, mind is somewhere else, absent-minded. We don't know what the teacher is teaching us. But my request is, as we are proceeding, please have something which is called faith. What is this faith? It's not Om Namah Shivaya, or Allah, 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 not that faith. But it is that faith also is in that, but this faith is called Shraddha, respect. What is that respect? When we went to a class, say a business management class, or a maths or a physics class, or an English writing class, art class, singing class, dramatic, like a music class, we believed in the teacher, what she or he is teaching us. We believed in the book that we read, isn't it? That is called Shraddha. And when you be Shraddha and you learn, it happens something. It converts itself into something called Nishtha. Nishtha, the Vedanta, is the nuclear power. Tells you, I want to learn. I love to learn. And my duty is to make the children do that. Okay, now, how do we do that? 36,28,800. So I'm just sharing with you in this encyclopedic book. He's giving an example. Let's say you have 5 cards. 5 cards of about this size, A5 size. Different color. And something in which a picture is there in the book. Remember when he produced the picture to the babies or to the children, younger or elder or whatever it is, it should be clearly demarcating and not confusing. Let me show you a picture which will tell you what I exactly mean. These pictures should be very clear, distinctive. Let's say this is an assembly in New York, but if I say this is George Washington, it doesn't give. The baby, the child, you, me, will say which one, which one, this one, like that. It's not a good data. What is a good data? Good data will be this one. This is George Washington. Notice how clear? So clearly, it should be legible. 5 cards. Now how do I get 26,28,800 just in 30 seconds? You know what? Mathematicians have a formula for this. For 5 cards, it's called permutation and combination. Those of you math genius and good in maths, you know about it. So if you multiply 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, you know how many data does it give you just with 5 cards? 120 bits of data. You're just showing. And you don't have to keep on showing like you and I see, show me, not like that. Not with the baby, with the child. They get bored. So they get bored with the computer. Why? They don't want to keep on seeing. They don't get bored with the TV. Why? Because the TV is changing, continuously changing. They keep on changing as rapidly you would like to. 1 second, 2 seconds is good enough. Not more than 5 to 6 seconds. Show the card in your mind. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. Remove. Show the next card. Good enough. You will say, my baby won't understand. No, that's where you are mistaken. We are doing it 24 years now in this place, 42 years around the world. It works like a miracle. Now, if I make it 5 cards, makes it 120 bits of data. If I make it 6 cards, do you know what happens? Permutation and combination. It goes to 720 cards, 20 data. And if I make it to 9 cards, you'll be amazed. 10 cards gives you 36,28,800. How? Just multiply 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into like that up to 1. And you and me could have learned it like that. Our ancient rishis knew that. But Western science is now discovered, Dr. Glenn Darman is a neurosurgeon. I have learned it from there, and you know what happened? The beauty is, after learning it and when I started doing research, I found it was all there in India, in Vedanta. And that's how today I read in Vedanta. Most importantly, Swami Vivekananda talked about it, and he's written it down in this book on education. This is page 83. What does it say? What we want. Vivekananda is saying what we want in education, what we want are Western science, so the best of the Western technology, i.e. International Baccalaureate, coupled with Vedanta. Which is that Vedanta? Is that knowledge about what I talked about, how you hearing me, how you seeing me, is not by being unconscious, in coma or absent-minded. Meaning what? Focus, concentration of what? Consciousness. In Vedanta, this consciousness is called God, Ishvara, Brahman. We'll talk more about this. This, what I am talking to you, is, please understand, parent, dear mother, father, is not religion. Religious means the way of life. It is not religion. I am talking about a way of life. No, I am talking about what is within you, what is within the child. Awaken that consciousness to be focused. So that comes 36,28,800. How much time? 10 cards, 3 seconds per card, 30 seconds. Can you believe it? You know, when I started reading it, I also didn't believe it. So I will talk more about all this. There are lots of beautiful things to share. I want each one of these sessions not for too long because everybody is busy. Have short ones. 3 processes of learning through Vedanta. Ready? Number 1 is Shravanam. Shravanam is listen, attend the sessions, read, and Mananam is reflection. Only 3 things. Shravanam, listen, read, Mananam, reflect, think about it, ask questions, write down, get more data, challenge it. No, I don't think so. I don't agree with you, Dr. Ghosh. Doesn't matter. Just do that. And then realize it is the truth. More than 6,000 years, and the latest Western science is telling today, it is so. What is Vedanta saying is not a belief. It's not a faith. All Vedanta is telling what it is. You and I forgot about it. So whenever I am talking to you about, remember that. Now, that consciousness. Remember last time in my last talk on 25th of June, we sent you through ERP and various ways, through Facebook. Watch that. I talked to you about being a wave in the ocean. It's a very famous Vedanta example. So remember, I was a little wave, Robbin Ghosh wave, and my friend said, I'm just cutting it short because I've already covered it. Listen to that in detail. He said, hey, can you see that shoreline, that line? What is it? You're going to die there. I said, me? Die? What do you mean die? He said, you're going to be not a wave anymore. I said, really? I don't believe you. We all do that. He said, you're a monkey, I'm going away, I don't want to play with you. How can you not believe me? It is true. Now my friend comes, Vedanta friend. I love him. I like him. The way he talks, very calm. He said, Robbin, why are you looking so worried? I said, I was just so told I'm going to die there. He said, that is true. I said, really? But I don't want to die. He said, that's possible. So what do I have to do? He said, become calm. Become still. So in the ocean, imagine, go back to that last talk, you will get to know more. If I become calm and still in the middle of the ocean and the wave, whether I have tsunami or a bubble or a froth or a medium range wave, I will become the ocean. That means I stopped it at that time last time. I will become the ocean, meaning you cannot demarcate now. This much is that Robbin Ghosh wave. No, I have merged with the ocean. When you learn this Vedanta, you merge with the universe. Don't worry, soon enough. This is how the great rishis, masters, saints, Vivekananda, Paramahansa, Mahavir Jain, Guru Nanak, Guru Govind, Muhammad, Jesus Christ, everybody's talking about it. So what is it? You become the ocean. You become this universe. But I want to give you something more today on that same example. If the wave, if the ocean, if the bubbles and the froth come to know, I am not wave, I am not ocean, I am not bubble and the froth, then what am I? You are water. The moment I realize I am water, I realize everybody, all the waves and the entire ocean is water. The moment I realize I'm water, I know my husband, my wife, my children, my parent, all the waves in this samsara, in this life, are water. Are what? That consciousness, that supreme. And this is what all the religious books say. See God in everyone. Vedanta says, you are that. Remember? Last time I shared, I am that. I'll talk to you more on this. Do reflect on this a little bit. In which I want to finish with a small story. This is called another Vedanta story, Princess of Kashi. Now there is a young prince, 5-6-year-old, growing up, beautiful boy, neighboring state of Varanasi, Kashi, which used to be the capital of India that time. English changed it to Calcutta. Before that it was Varanasi, Kashi. So, this prince, who was in a neighboring state, the queen mother was going to celebrate the prince's birthday, and the prince was being decorated, and mother wanted a show to be done. And she arranged for a play, the play with the princess of Kashi, the princess of Varanasi, Kashi, the kingdom of India. She was very pretty. So she said, let's play that play. Now they couldn't find a girl who was 5-6 years of age, same age as the princess of Kashi. She suddenly realized, the queen said, hey, my boy whose birthday it is, he is 5 years of age. Why don't you dress him up like a girl and let him play the role? Prince was very wise, and at 5-6 years of age he did pretty good. He looked so pretty that queen said, make a portrait out of him. They made the portrait, it was there in queen's room for a few days, and then it was taken away and kept with the basement. Now, 15 years have gone by. Now the same prince is 20 years old. He's a youthful, young guy. King is very proud of him, doing very well, and he's going to take over the kingdom. One day, Prince was walking around, and he went into the palace to the basement, and he saw the picture of the girl, and he fell in love. And he became, I want to marry that girl. He couldn't tell anyone, parents were very shy, but mother and father, king and the queen noticed my son has become very quiet, very serious, moody. You know what happens with the teenagers, and as they're growing up and they fall in love and they become silent and they don't want to talk to anyone. We came to the prince also. The prime minister, who was the wazir, he said, okay, I will go and chat him out. He came and talked to Prince, and Prince had seen him all along his life. He was very fond of him. He shared with the prime minister. Actually, I am silent because I don't know where is this girl. I am in love with her. He said, really? You are in love with her? Very nice. Tell me, where is the girl? She's the princess. Really? That's very good. You are a prince. She's the princess. Where is the girl? Tell me, I will go and propose to her. No, I have not met her. Prince said. The wazir said, then? He said, I have seen a picture. Very good. Tell me. She is the princess of Kashi. How did you get the picture of princess of Kashi? The prince said, come with me, I'll show you. The prime minister said, show me the picture. They went to the basement. As the prime minister saw the picture, prime minister said, Prince, you better sit down. He said, why? Please sit down. This is you. That Tom, I say, you are that. He is not a girl. She's you. You were dressed up when you were 5-year-old. Now you are 20. Just think what happened. The moment the prince came to know, instantly, he said, really? And the entire desire, craving to get married, he didn't go for renunciation, didn't go to the cave to do tapasya to get it out of his head, instantly vanished. So this is the difference between Vedanta and Yoga. Yoga tells you, TV is disturbing you, shut off the TV, switch it off. Yoga tells you, okay, noise is disturbing you, go to a silent room, go to a cave. Food is distracting you, go on a fast. Vedanta says no. Vedanta says, like the prince of Kashi, the princess of Kashi story just now, just become aware. So dear parents, mother, father, grandparent and children, I want you to be aware. Just know who you are. And this is the message of the Vedanta. Who am I? The moment you discover, you will see through the Vedanta and through this Western knowledge, you will be a different person. And this is how we over here at Victorious Kids tell you what your children will become, you cannot believe. But have Shraddha, have faith, believe in it, start working at it. Who's going to give you the news? Your child will. I have more faith in your champion than possibly you may have yourself. Have faith. I pray for you, for your children, for your entire family, for your grandparents and parents. May the divine forces bless you. Call him Allah, God, Christ, Krishna, Divine Mother, or unified feet.